6 years ago, I had two options: to continue with my 9 to 5 job and sacrifice all family time, or trust my gut feeling, dive into the online space, learn the concept of online earning, and make my career over here. Today, I'm going to share the story of 6 years ago, how I found this digital marketing business, what made me get started with this, and what I think about it. My name is Farhana. I'm originally from Mumbai, India. I have been living in Canada right now for 6 years. Before moving to Canada, 4 years I have also lived in the US. I did not have a work authorization, so legally I was not allowed to work. 2 years over there I've done cash jobs and everything. We landed in Canada with a PR. By that time I had my older son. He was a year and a half old when we came here. After moving here, I felt this sort of freedom that now I can work in my field. My background is pharmacy. I've done my bachelor's and everything from India. I am an educated person, and I felt like now I can, take advantage of all of that and make my career in my field over here. Reality is sometimes completely different. To work in the field of pharmacy, it required me to appear for a licensing exam. I already had a year and a half old child at that time. I took up a full-time, admin position to meet the expenses and everything. My husband is a physio. He was working in the field. Now we are, in this cycle of both the parents working, year and a half old child going to the daycare and everything. And I did not have the mental capacity to now appear for an exam. And I discarded the idea of pursuing pharmacy, or continued with my, admin position. It was a front desk job at this education institution, and anyone who has worked at the front desk would know that you are constantly running around, managing multiple things, multitasking all the time, answering phones, this, that, everything. And so I was constantly doing that for 8 hours during the day. The pay scale was like $18 an hour is what they were paying me at that time. 6 o'clock, I used to pick up my son from the daycare. I used to come home. I am tired, exhausted from the entire day. My child, poor baby, he has been away, is tired, is cranky, needs me the most at that time. But I had multiple things going on. I needed to take care of so many things after I come back home, make sure the dinner is ready, bath time, bedtime and everything. I had become this mom who would lose patience, get irritated, angry at the smallest of things, and I was absolutely hating it. It had come to a point where I felt, this very strong mom guilt of not being able to give my child what he needs, and he was so used to me always being there for him. 1.5 years of his life, I was always there for him, and now suddenly, entire day he's away from me, I am away and everything. So it was very difficult for both of us, and I decided I will, quit this a full-time admin job, and I will start looking for something either part-time or online, which is remote work from home, so that I can reduce his daycare hours and keep him home a little longer so that we can manage things much more easily. That stage of my life was such that I was so frustrated. I was so desperate to find something that can, give me the freedom that I'm looking for, give me the time that I want with my child, but not sacrifice on the money that needs to come in our household income. I needed that money also because we were settling in the country. We wanted to buy a house, we wanted to buy a car, we wanted to have a good lifestyle over here. That cannot happen with just one person taking care of all the expenses, bills and everything. It's not possible. I was praying, I was, crying, I was doing everything in my power. I was applying for different jobs, hundreds of applications in a day. I tried everything. And then one day I came across an ad about this business. And when I saw what is possible, when I saw, how it has the potential of giving me exactly what I'm looking for, it felt like an answered prayer. I did not even think so much about it. It was just like, this is the life I want. This is the, kind of money I want to make. This business is going to give me that. Whatever is required, whatever I need to learn, whatever it is, I'll do it. I just want that for myself. And with that faith, with that, gut feeling of this is the right thing for me, I jumped into it. And it has been 6 years that I have been doing the business, and I feel it is the best decision that I have ever taken for myself. I have never felt so strongly about anything before this. I'm so perfectly aligned with what I want and how I want things to be. I feel truly, truly grateful to be part of this business community and what it has done for me, my family, and hundreds of families who are